Hello everyone and welcome back to The Man's Kitchen. It's me, your host, James the Man's Man. And boy, do I have an exciting video for you today. And I don't know what the answer is going to be. We are doing a battle of breading ingredients. So we're going to make up a whole bunch of chicken nuggets right after this. Alright, we're back from the intro. Now, if you like this channel, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and ding the bell icon so YouTube sends you notifications when I post new videos. If you end up liking this video by the end, then I ask you to hit the like button for this video and leave me a comment. Tell me how you like to bread things when you do all kinds of breaded stuff at home. And if you want to see pictures and get tweets and stuff from me, then follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. That way, you can stay connected to The Man's Kitchen, even when I'm not posting videos. Now that all that housekeeping's out of the way, let's get on to our ingredients for the day. Alright, here we are over with the ingredients. I've got some sunflower oil. This is my neutral oil of choice. It supposedly has all the same health benefits as olive oil without the nasty olive flavor. Now we've got some fresh chicken breasts that I've cut and pounded into little nugget-sized pieces. And some flour. We're going to add some salt, pepper, and cumin to the flour when we start preparing these. As we all know, cumin is my favorite spice. Now, this is the battle part. This is where it's going to get interesting. Normally, you go flour, egg wash, breadcrumb. Well, today we're going to go flour, Dijon mustard breadcrumb, flour, regular mustard and breadcrumb, flour, mayonnaise and breadcrumb, flour, egg wash with milk and breadcrumb, and finally, flour, egg wash with water, and then following it up with the aforementioned breadcrumb. We'll put a little more salt in the breadcrumb too. So those are our ingredients for the day, and let's get over to our prep station where we're going to cook this all up. Alright, now we've got everything kind of set up the way I want. First, we're going to take a little bit of kosher salt, and I'm putting roughly a half teaspoon into the flour, and I'm going to put the same amount into the breadcrumb. Okay, I'm done with the salt. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper in both. I put more pepper in the flour than I did in the breadcrumb. And I got some cumin, and I'm only going to put the cumin in the flour, and I gave myself about 3 shakes. Just going to mix everything up a bit. Paprika would also be good in here, but like I keep telling you guys, I love cumin. So when we bread things, we want to keep a wet hand and a dry hand. So my wet hand is going to take my first 3 chicken nuggets and put them into the flour. My dry hand is going to grab a little bit of flour and I'll start dropping these into the mustard. Actually, I can only fit one at a time, so I'm going to get these floured. Now we're going to come into the Dijon. Get that a nice coating and drop it into the breadcrumb. Okay. And we're going to set this on our tray, and we're going to repeat this process with all the flavors. So again, we're going to go from Dijon mustard to mustard, mayonnaise, egg wash made with milk, and egg wash made with water. And I'm going to ramp up the speed on this, so you're going to see me work faster than you've ever seen anybody work before. We're back from our little high-speed adventure while I breaded these all up. Now I got my 3 in Dijon, my 3 in regular mustard, 3 in mayonnaise, 3 in a milk-based egg wash, and 6 in a water-based egg wash. And I had originally planned on doing 3 of these in ranch dressing, but when I went to the fridge, there was no ranch dressing. So 6 went in the water. Now we're just going to lightly oil these. Roll them all around in the oil. And then we're going to bake these in our 350-degree convection oven for about 10 or 15 minutes. And these are huge chicken nuggets. They look more like chicken fingers. I need a little more oil on that one. So when we get back from our baking of these, or roasting of these if you want to be technical, then we will taste them all up. We'll taste one of each, and we'll tell you which one is best. Alright, and we are back. I've pulled these out of the oven and let them cool off just a bit for us to touch them. And I have my guest cameraman here, cameraman Mike, who is also an industry veteran of restaurants and has been chefing it up in some of Chatham's fine establishments for the last 30 years. Not to, date it. He started when he was 5. He's really not that. So, we have our Dijon, regular mustard, mayonnaise, and then egg wash with milk, and then egg wash with water. So what we're going to do, we're going to each grab a nugget of the Dijon variety, and we're gonna bite it into them and see how they are. Not a lot of Dijon. You can tell the mustard's there, but it's moist.
Yeah. Nice and dry.
Yeah. Like the breading's not wet. It's not I'm getting soggy. I can easily grab this with my hand. The chicken's really moist. Mmm. That was good chicken. Alright.
Time we're done, we're gonna be full.
I know. It's 10:30 in the morning. This is really breakfast. Alright, so we have our regular mustard. What do you think?
Really no flavor to it.
The Dijon was much better.
Yes, it was.
But again, it didn't leave it dry, or wet. The breading dried out, and the chicken did stay moist. Just doesn't have any oomph. Mayonnaise next. Oh, you got that mangled one.
It's all good.
My least favorite so far.
I agree.
I'm not even gonna finish this one. It's just it makes the breading taste funny.
Yeah.
I might want to retry that using a panko breadcrumb, but for traditional breadcrumbs, it just leaves it tasting a little funny. Which, have you seen those commercials for mayonnaise where they make chicken parms using
Yes.
the mayonnaise instead of egg? So I don't know, maybe on its own it doesn't taste. I'm betting the marinara sauce just drowns it down. You can't tell it doesn't taste good. Alright. So far I'm saying Dijon is the winner, and then regular mustard is 2 and mayonnaise is 3. But we still have to try the regular breaded, which are these 3. So this is a milk-based egg wash. And it actually feels, just picking it up, it doesn't feel as light as the other ones. Like the bread crumbs have cinched more in. It feels tighter.
Basically a regular.
Yeah. There's like a regular, everyday piece of chicken. There's nothing wrong with it.
No.
Actually, this is better than the mayonnaise.
I agree.
Alright, now we got these 6 to choose from.
So the water-based one?
Yeah, this is the water-based. Really no difference.
No.
So the reason I did an egg-based and a water-based is every restaurant I've worked in, we've made our egg washes with milk and eggs. In school, they said, no, you use water because it's cheaper and there's really no difference. But every restaurant you go to, they're like, no, we use milk. I don't know why the resistance is to switch to water, but there's...
Tastes the same.
Oh, tastes the same. The coated just as... You know what it is, though? I think the milk just feels a little tighter. Like if you feel that one and then feel this one, I think that it just holds the breadcrumbs on a little tighter.
Like you said earlier, Dijon was the best one.
Mm-hmm. So if you're going to be breading chicken products at home and you want to make that extra oomph, then get some Dijon mustard and go flour, Dijon mustard, breadcrumb. Mmm. We still have a lot of chicken to eat when we stop the camera. Alright guys, you had it for today's episode of The Man's Kitchen. We had our guest star, Mike, here, and hopefully we can get some more guest stars on the show. Maybe Mike will come back and do another show with us. If you want to see the last video with a guest star, that was our good friend, Brandon, and I'll link that video down in the description, or I'll put it up over my head, and you can see the last time I had a guest star, you can see this time I had a guest star. Thanks for coming out, and if you like this video, please hit the like button. Leave me a comment on how you like to bread your proteins. And follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Till I see you again, have yourself a great day.